third came from pulling honeysuckle out in my yard. I found a branch with a natural katana curve and turned it into a hand-carved beaded sword. Hi, I'm Chris, a designer in my 40s navigating what some might call a midlife crisis. So I've been turning to science, psychology, and philosophy for answers and support. In my last video, I talked about absurdism, Camus, and the call to revolt. Stand in the face of meaninglessness and refuse to be crushed by it. I wanted to try that, so I started creating things purely for the sake of creating. No agenda, no monetization, no audience. The first happened by accident. A family weekend with no Wi-Fi and no board games led us to inventing our own. We made 10 prototypes and handed them out to friends. The second was sparked by Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. I illustrated a 12-page graphic novel based on the original, much darker 1697 version of Little Red Riding Hood. The third came from pulling honeysuckle out in my yard. I found a branch with a natural katana curve and turned it into a hand-carved beaded sword. I call it the Seastone Sword. Game of Thrones fans might get the reference. Each of these projects pulled me into a flow state, but here's what I noticed. I kept automatically reaching for meaning, mentally pitching the game, imagining the graphic novel published, wondering if the sword could sell. Revolting against meaninglessness is harder than it sounds. The meaning-making instinct runs deep.